Oh my goodness. You know what I love? Winning. I love winning so much. I really do. But you know what I hate? When I'm trying to look at something on YouTube and it's taking forever to load up. This piece of crap app just takes forever to load. But yeah, you already know what time it is. I'm trying this out right now. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to see how it looks. If we look in laggy, I'll just do this in a regular, like I've been doing before. Let me just see how we're looking. In a regular, like I've been. All right, cool. We looking good. A little blotchy, but hey, you know, that's what's to be expected given my internet compatibility. Yeah, capability. But yeah, what's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Cleveland Guardians series recap series preview live stream. And today we're talking about the Marlins 3-game series down in South Beach. And then I'll be talking about the first part of the Ohio Cup. I'm not even going to go into the Ohio Cup history because we already know what's been going down in that series. We've been kicking their butt in that series for years. The trophy has and will most likely remain with Cleveland this year again. So this should be fun. In fact, I almost forgot to do something because I know a lot of you want to follow me on Twitter, which I love y'all for doing that. But my Twitter actually got suspended again. So I got to put my third Twitter link in the thing below. Gotta love Twitter. So this is my third Twitter. Crazy Dog YT. That's the way it is. So we going to jump right into it, man. We're not wasting no time. Hopefully everything looks good. Hopefully y'all can hear me. And hopefully I don't look too blotchy or laggy. I mean, my internet has always been slow. I guess if I really have to, I could always just go faceless. But you know me. I got to show my wonderful face. So anyways, let's get on with it. As we start off by recapping the Marlins series. And I see we have in the comment section, we have Hanson with the emote. Man, my viewers really love using the emojis, especially the YouTube emojis, the generic ones. I mean, we can always tell when like one of the original viewers is in here. You know, like Lamar, he loves using the one with like the not gonna lie. When I first saw that emoji, I thought it was someone sticking his tongue out. I thought it was like, but it's But yeah, shout out to Hanson, of course. Oh, man. So we're going to start off with the first game of the series against the Marlins. Logan Allen on the mound. You already knew it was going to be bad when he's on the mound. Logan. Right. Now, of course, if my phone could load up. There we go. Got to yell at it a little bit before it wants to work. It's a case of a lot of things these days. Got to yell at them for them to do what you want. Yeah. So, yeah, if there was a theme to this first game. It was, maybe our lack of clutch hitting. Because from the beginning of the game, we were aggressive. One thing I've noticed with this Guardians team is way different than last year. They are way more aggressive on the base paths. I believe it was one of our base coaches. It might have been Sandy Alomar at first, who was heard saying like they want to create chaos on the base paths. Well, in this series, there was a ton of chaos, but it wasn't good chaos. But yeah, it was, of course, Logan Allen on the mound. We already knew how that was probably going to end up, right? I mean, going up against Ryan Weathers, and the Guardians actually got to Weathers early on, thanks to Brian Rocchio. Yeah, Brian freaking Rocchio, of all people, hits an absolute laser beam home run to left field. First home run of his major league career. That's a guy that Guardians fans have labeled as what we call noodle bat. A guy who can make good contact, but he just can't seem to hit it out. Well, damn. Now, as far as how hard, 104.6. 377 feet. Okay. Yep. Just like we all expected, right? 2-run shot for Brian Rocchio, of all people. Oh, boy. And that lead would last... let me see. I got to see for sure. I got to see how many batters it lasted. So he hit the homer with 1 out. They brought in a new pitcher because Ryan Weathers actually got hurt during the home run. Like, he threw the pitch. Rocchio hit it out. And then next thing I heard is, the trainer and the Skip Schumacher, literally the skipper. That's what they call the manager. You know, the coach, the head guy, the skipper. Ironically, Skip Schumacher, former pitcher. He was damn good as a pitcher. But yeah, he goes out and they take Weathers out. I guess he had like a finger cramp or something. So they took him out. And from that point on, we really couldn't do anything. We could not touch them at all. And they took advantage. Definitely. Yep. As well, let's see. So you had Freeman flying out, 2 down. Jose walked. In fact, I'm looking at his pitches. I love this when pitchers are so scared of Jose, they throw nothing or even close to the zone. Like Ramirez threw one up top. Let me see. How did it go? It went up top, way down low, to the side, down low. He wasn't taking no chances. He's like, I'm not messing with this dude at all. I'm going to make that freaking loser. Was this Naylor? Yeah, I'm going to make this loser Josh Naylor beat me. Who, by the way, former Marlin. He wasn't a Marlin for long, like maybe a year. I know he did get into some trouble. Yeah, with the Marlins. What's up, Daniel? But after that, Logan Allen comes out, gets 2 quick outs, and then Brian De La Cruz and Josh Bell, back-to-back bombs. Yeah. The center and left field. I will say this. The Marlins may stink, but they got some good pieces. And I'm just saying, if I'm Chris Antonetti, I'm hitting up Mr. Bendix, and I'm like, hey, yo, Mr. B, how you doing, buddy? It's your boy, Chris Antonetti with the Guardians. How you doing? Are you doing great? Just one quick question for you, buddy. How much would it take to get that boy De La Cruz off of your hands? Oh, really? Like you would legit give them to us for free? Cash? Oh hell yeah. Can we just give you like Gabriel Arias just for the trouble? I'm obviously joking. I'm pretty sure it would take a lot more than just Gabriel Arias to get Brian De La Cruz, but he's good. He has 11 home runs on the year, and he's a good one. He has a freaking cannon for an arm. That's for sure. So, yeah, those 2 homers happened, and then after that, it was a whole lot of teasing by the Guardians. And we wouldn't actually score again for the rest of the game, which is crazy. We had a grand total. Where'd it go? Oh, yeah. We had 6 hits and 2 runs, but that wasn't enough. It would actually be 2-2 until the bottom of the 8th. And Cade Smith was in pitching, and he had a rare mistake, a couple mistakes actually, that ended up costing him. Oh, I know, right, Hanson? Every call would be awesome if that was the case. All it took was freaking one bum-ass player to get a stud like Brian De La Cruz. Oh, my God. But obviously, that's not how it goes. Not how it goes at all. Negotiations at this time of the year, it's usually a lot of, hello, how much? Okay, bye. That's it. Nothing really gets serious. It's all about gauging interest or like how much would it cost, or nobody really gets crazy with it unless they're desperate. And you don't want to be a GM that's seen as desperate because you will get laughed at by the other GMs. They will try to finesse you. They'd be like this. They'd be like, so, Mr. Antoinetti, I heard you need a shortstop. That's tough. Then they'll try to finesse. I'm not trying to give any other teams ideas because you never know who's watching. Like, imagine another team's GM is just lollygagging on YouTube and they just see me streaming and they're like, you know what? That Guardians fan has a damn good idea. Like, yes, do that. Oh, man, that's funny. But yeah, Jazz Chisholm would bring in the go-ahead run in the bottom of the 8th. And the Marlins would actually win the first game of the series 3-2. As far as the Guardians possibly threatening for a potential win, a tie, they actually did threaten. Like in the 8th. Yeah. They had a chance to take the lead in the 8th. Daniel Schneemann, who we just brought up, week and a half or so ago, if that, barely a week ago. Well, he tripled, and it looked like Jazz Chisholm got hurt, but he was all right. He stayed in. Of course he stayed in. He freaking killed us the very next inning. Of course. And then Rocchio flew out to left field. Freeman walked. Tanner Scott came in. Another guy that's probably going to get traded. Jose flew into a double play as Schneemann tried to score, and Dane Myers gunned him down, which honestly was pretty impressive. Don't give teams any ideas, because then what's going to happen is, you're going to see these YouTubers doing videos like how I finessed this dumbass GM. How I finessed the freaking Guardians. Or how I just completely hosed down. My draft vlog. I drafted the Guardians for real. I was a GM for a day. They fired me after one day. Darn. Because that would probably happen. If they hired a YouTuber to be a GM, that's what you'd get. You just get videos every day. Or like at the trade deadline, they'd be live streaming. Oh, man, that'd be crazy. That'd be nuts. But Guardians lose the first game of the series. And as far as how the pitchers did, I mean, Logan Allen, 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, 3 Ks, and 2 dongs given up back to back. After that, Gaddis was solid. Cade Smith had the rare hiccup. And then that was it. Now, as for the Marlins, Weathers, of course, 2 in the 3rd innings before he got hurt after the home run. 4 hits, 2 runs, 3 Ks. Ramirez, Nardi, Puck, Fauché, I guess that's how you say his name. And then Tanner Scott pitched afterwards, and they gave up no runs. They shut us down, as usual. It's funny. We get so locked in on our pitcher. We start hitting him. He gets hurt. Bullpen comes in, ruins everything. Gotta love it. So, yeah, we lose game 1. Tanner Scott gets the win. He's 5-4 with a 1.40 ERA. Cade Smith takes his first loss. He has a 1.82 ERA. Not sure if he's a blank 182 fan, but yeah. You'll never look at that band the same way again with that ERA. Oh, man. All right, so heading into the game last night, of course, it was on national TV in front of like a few thousand people at the stadium. They had a pretty solid crowd. But, of course, our game was on at the same time as Yankees and Dodgers. So you already know people really weren't watching our game. I literally looked at the viewing map for this game. Luckily, I was in the viewing map. I was within the range to watch this game. And, yeah. The Guardians had control of the game from the beginning. Facing off against some random pitcher. I don't know who the heck whose spot he took over for, but facing Roderi Munoz. Let me see. I think that's how you say his name. Roderi Munoz. Yeah. Very interesting name. Only played in, 3 games prior to this one? And, yeah, the Guardians, they got to him pretty early on. As literally right from the get-go, they struck big with Jose Ramirez doing what he always does. Solo shot, his 18th of the year. And then top of the 3rd, Josh Naylor would single on a liner to right field. Scored another run. And then the funny part, top of the 5th, the broadcast with Jason Benetti, they're talking about the whole wind tunnel conspiracy theory because, there's this TikTok that showed up where this person was talking about how the Guardians removed the containers in right field at Progressive Field, and that, I guess, unleashed what they call the wind tunnel. And they were talking about it, and right as they're talking about it, Stephen Kwan hits a homer. 2-run shot, 4-0 Guardians. But they weren't done. Josh Naylor, another single, scored a run. David Fry, double, scored a run. This was all in the same inning, I believe, too. Yeah, top of the 5th. They unleashed on the top of the 5th. And then Cal Manzardo, sac fly, 7-0. Will Brennan single made it 8-0. So really, it was 2-0 until the 5th when we unleashed a 6-run inning. Yeah. We torched their pitchers. I think I said early in the year, I was like, this team is going to crush bad pitching. It's the good pitching that we really have to see how we do. See how they approach it. Now, we had Ben Lively on the mound, and Ben was as good as you could be. I mean, 5 innings, only 3 hits allowed, 1 strikeout, but that's it. A 5-inning, 3-hit shut piece for Ben Lively. My homie Ben. Look at my homie Ben, bro. We got this dude on a minor league deal, I think from Korea. He comes in here, and I'll be honest, when I heard we signed Ben Lively, I'm like, oh, cool, another bullpen piece. Who would have ever thought this dude would be our second best pitcher this year? Then again, we didn't think Shane Bieber would have to pay a visit to old Tommy John. Meanwhile, Tristan McKenzie's elbow is hanging on by a thread. I feel like any freaking start, that thing's just going to, it's going to deflate. It's going to pop like a freaking tire. All because he chose to rehab instead of actually pay a visit to Tommy John and, bite the bullet. It's inevitable at this point. I feel like it's going to happen at some point. I hate to say it, but it's probably going to happen. Not wishing it on him. I mean, his velocity's down. He's not as disgusting as he was. Like, his disgusting before he got hurt. Poor guy. It's like he's suffering because of it. But, yeah, I don't know what to say about it right now. But so Ben Lively was amazing. Sam just came in for an inning, and then Pedro Avila, inning 6 strikeout save. Yeah. Pedro Avila. It's a blowout or the game's out of hand when he's pitching. Oh, man. But yeah, he got a 6-out, 3-inning, 6 strikeout save. How is it a save? I don't know, but it is. Meanwhile, for the Marlins, Munoz went 4 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 4 walks, 3 Ks, and 2 homers. Azaban, and they even had a position player pitch in Rivera, who, of course, only gave up 1 hit. This team just cannot hit bombs off of position players. I don't get it. Like, they take it easy on them. Fool, I'd be taking daddy hacks and just trying to send it to the top freaking part of the stadium. I would be like, this would be me, all right? Facing a position player. I'd be like, I got a freaking thing here. You can't see it because of the green screen. I'd be like, daddy hack. Daddy hack. Daddy hack, and then bat flip. Oh, man. Yeah, I was fooling around with my fly swatter. I got to be careful because I already killed one computer with it. I don't need to kill another one. What do you mean kill a computer? I was trying to kill a bug a few years ago. I was buzzing by the computer and I accidentally swatted my computer. I hit the corner of it and it, I guess, broke a piece of the screen. I tried to, continue using it, but the thing just kept creeping down the computer. So it's like, yep, we're cooked. That led to me getting the one I currently have. But of course, that one's even more busted than the other one because that other one can't stop freaking having things happen to it. God, first it was I couldn't log in. Now, first it wouldn't freaking stop freezing on me. And finally, the thing that really made me take it in to get looked at, I couldn't even log into the Wi-Fi. It wouldn't let me connect to the Wi-Fi. So, yeah, we got to Munoz. Other than that, and Cronin too. We get Cronin give up 4 runs on 3 earned on 3 hits. So we did what we were supposed to do. We shut down the Miami Marlins, and we set up a rubber match today. Lively got the win. He's 6-2 with a 2.59 ERA. Munoz is 1-2 with a 5.95 ERA. Avila got his first career save. He's got a 4.60 ERA. Wow. Okay. And then we talk about today's matchup. Carlos Carrasco going against Trevor Rogers. I'm pretty sure Trevor might be related to Tyler and Taylor, but I'm not exactly certain. Your job is just attempting nicknames. Yes, it is. What's up, Eric? Now, in this game, of course, I was worried seeing Cookie on the mound. I was like, oh, no. What Cookie are we going to get? And believe it or not, we were actually getting good Cookie for a while there. Like what? It took 2 times through the order, and he was looking solid. 4 and 2/3 innings, 4 hits, only 2 runs allowed, and 3 Ks and a home run. So he was solid, I guess. Could have been much worse. Gave up a home run after we had taken the lead, courtesy of a Gabriel Arias. Yes, that's right. Arias hit a home run, his second of the year. Probably keeps him on the roster for another 2 weeks, for being real. So he hits a home run. And one thing about Gabe is that he'll hit missiles. He had a 108.5 exit velo, 403 distance. It was a good one too. It was good. But then, not to be outdone, bottom of the 4th, Jazz Chisholm homered, made it 1-1. And then bottom 5, Nick Gordon would hit a single to make it 2-1 Marlins. But then the Guardians woke up and were like, hold up, we're not going out like that. Heck no. Because then top 6, David Fry strikes again. He had been kind of quiet lately. It looked like he was regressing a little bit. But he said, no, those rumors of my regression are exaggerated. It's not happening. He hit an RBI single, tie the game up. And then Tyler Freeman, top 6. Well, I'm sorry, top 7. 2-run shot. Oh, 3-run shot. Yeah, 3-run shot. And in terms of what set that up, that was, of course, top 7. But yeah, in terms of what set that up, Schneeman lined out, which sucked because he had a good piece of it. Just lined out. It is what it is. Rocchio singled. And then this was against AJ Puck. But yeah, Rocchio singled. Quan singled. And the funniest part is, okay, so I believe Rocchio got it past Berger. Berger kind of like fell on it. It looked like he was trying to like dive for it, but it just kind of fell. And I kid you not, the people in the broadcast booth for the Guardians, someone mentioned Leaning Tower of Berger. And I'm like, why did they have to do Jake like that? Because all I could think of was this ginormous burger, like that tall, just leaning over. Well, I guess, it makes sense. Leaning Tower of Pizza, Leaning Tower of Burger. I guess. I don't know. It was freaking hilarious at the time. And then I believe they had there was I guess a sound malfunction. All of a sudden you heard like a buzzer. It was like, bah! Everyone's like, did you hear that? It's like, I don't know. Did you hear that? I don't know if anyone heard that. And then after that, Stephen Kwan singled on a grounder to Jake Berger. And then Berger airmails it over everybody. And everyone's safe. And yeah, we're feeling good. You have 2 on and 1 out. And Tyler Freeman's at the plate. So Tyler Freeman comes up and first pitch he sees, conk, left field, and gone. 3-run home run. He even included a little, pimp job, little bat flip in it. Yeah. And from that point on, it was all Guardians. So, yeah. But not to be outdone. Jose Ramirez had to get one more little crack in there as he would get an RBI in the, top of the ninth? Yeah. He would get an RBI in there, made it 6-2. And then he would steal second base trying to score. But no, he wouldn't do it. And then Class A comes in, he gets a fly out on De La Cruz, a ground out on Bell. Jake Berger, of course, would go yard, which would be the first home run Class A has given up all year. It was going to happen at some point. Of course, it happens to Jake Berger, the former White Sox. And then after that, he got Jesus Sanchez striking out. And you could tell he was pissed because 3 of the 4 pitches were 100 miles per hour, including back-to-back 102-mile-per-hour pitches. Then he struck him out on a swinging a slider, 92-mile-per-hour slider. So he turned it down a bit. But hey, the Guardians go into Miami and they do what they are supposed to do, and they take 2 out of 3. Probably could have been a sweep if our bats weren't so sleepy in the first game. But they take 2 out of 3 against the Marlins. And now they have an off day tomorrow, which will be nice, as they head to the Queen City, Cincinnati, Kentucky, whatever you want to call it. I call it Assville, whatever. Stinky Town. Going from one stinky-ass team to another. Oh, but crazy, dog. The Reds just went on a winning streak. So, do you think we care? Hell no. We don't give a crap about them, bro. They ass. They are ass. They will always be ass, and they've been ass for years. We are the class of Ohio. Right? I remember there was a clip, I guess, from years ago. One of their players was doing an interview. And he was like, Cincinnati is, the best city in Ohio. I'm like, what in the heck has Cincinnati even done? The Cavs have won a championship. Columbus has won a championship. What has Cincy done? Not a damn thing. Not a dang thing. Oh, but the Bungles. Nobody cares about the damn Bungles. They're ass too. Because, Browns own the Bungles. Guardians own the Reds. They don't have a basketball team. They used to long time ago, but they moved, which is a good part on them because get the hell out of Cincinnati when you can. Practically Kentucky. Be like Bugs Bunny. For anyone who's watched Looney Tunes, there's a little piece in the Looney Tunes. Bugs Bunny goes down to Florida, gets a saw, and he cuts Florida off the mainland. That's what I wish we could do. Get a saw and just cut out Cincinnati and push it down a few feet to Kentucky. Just put it in Kentucky. Be like what Patrick said. Take Cincinnati and push it somewhere else. Well, how about this? You cut it off, and then you just let it float down the river. I'm joking, obviously. Or am I? No. Honestly, I would just turn it into one big old parking lot. If you ask me, Cincinnati brings down the marquee of Ohio. When people say, Ohio's an ugly state, it's like, no, Ohio's not an ugly state. You're talking about Cincinnati. Because nobody likes Cincinnati, right? It's ass. Their teams are booty juice. They ain't done nothing ever. What is there to do down there besides eat garbage-ass chili? That's their calling card. Hey, come to Cincinnati. Come eat our chili. It's great. Yeah, it'll also make you poop out your freaking liver and everything. Looks like garbage. It looks like someone literally went into the toilet with a scoop and just went, and then plop on the plate. It looks like liquid diarrhea. What the heck? And then they'll make it worse. During St. Patrick's Day, green noodles. Ugh. Whose bright idea was it to ruin chili for everybody by putting it on green spaghetti noodles? Ugh. 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 Okay, I can understand chili on hot dogs. Yummy. I mean, chili on, well, I guess burgers. That's legit, right? I've heard of that. Chili on spaghetti noodles. But green, that's Cincinnati for you. My God. Tell you what, you go on Twitter, man, you talk crap, you talk crap about their chili. People will literally damn near want to drag you out of your house by your feet and hang you upside down by a tree and then get a freaking baton and beat you like a piñata. That's pretty much what they will do if you talk trash about their garbage ass chili. Have you ever tried it? No, and I'm never gonna try it because it looks like crap. Looks like garbage. Really ruins chili when you ask me. Right? It's like Philadelphia with their cheesesteaks. But at least the cheesesteaks look good, though. Yeah, at least their cheesesteaks look good. Yep. But it is what it is. So, yeah, with that being said, let's talk about the Ohio Cup. The Guardians have essentially dominated the Ohio Cup now for the last couple of years, really since Tito took over. And I don't think Stephen Vogt plans on relinquishing the trophy anytime soon. And with look this year, I think we're going to take care of business. Oh, yeah, we're taking care of business. We're taking care of business every day, taking care of business. I don't want to get Office Depot on my butt, so I better shut up. God, Office Depot, Office Max, man, that was some crazy stuff back then. All right, so looking at the pitching matchups, of course, tomorrow, off day. Love to see it. We're talking about the 42-22 Cleveland Guardians, 20 games over 500, going up against, like I said, the booty-ass Reds. They are 32-34. Ass. Say it with me, everybody. Ass. Donkey butt. Stinky donkey butt. Stinky poopy donkey butt. That's the Reds. Mm-hmm. So as of right now, it says Tristan McKenzie will be on the mound for the Guardians. 2-3 record, 4.16 ERA, 61 Ks. Playing at the Great American Launch Pad kind of scares me because that place is literally like a launch pad for baseballs this time of year, which honestly scares me on defense, but on offense, it makes me salivate because we have guys who can hit nukes now. We have discovered the ability to hit hit homers. Excuse me. Yeah, we have discovered the ability of power hitting, especially when we got two of the best power hitters in the MLB, Jose Ramirez and Josh Naylor. Not to mention, if Gabriel Arias can just figure out how to hit a ball, he has power too. So, yeah. McKenzie on the mound against to be decided. It did say Hunter Green earlier, but I don't know what the heck's going on there. Now, against McKenzie, Candelario has a home run and an RBI. Espinal has an RBI, and that's it. So, and of course, this is only a 2-game series. After this, we don't face them again until the second to last series of the year. So, of course, these teams could look very different come that time. I think the Guardians will look different no matter what. Because I think by the time we face them again, we're going to see guys get called up. We're going to see trades go down. And we might see some guys return from injury. Not talking like Bieber or Stefan, but like Eli Morgan will probably be back. And then we might be seeing like George Valera, John Kenzie Noel, maybe some other guys call up as well. I feel like. That's just me, though. What do I know? I don't know nothing. Now for the second game of the series. I'm not sure it'll say anything because the first game, we don't know who it'll be. It'll be Tanner Bybee against Nick Lodolo. Oh, does that mean Hunter Green's not pitching that game or what? Huh. Interesting. Tanner Bybee, 4-1, 3.73 ERA, 76 strikeouts. He's been phenomenal. Up there with Ben Lively, ironically, former Red. 2 of our best pitchers. That's crazy. And then Nick Lodolo is 6-2, 2.92 ERA, 56 Ks. They have had one guy face Bybee. It's Espinal. He's 0-2. And against Lodolo, Kwan has an RBI. And, of course, Jose Ramirez, 1 homer, 3 RBIs. And he's 2-2. Now, anyone wondering, after that, we got another off day. And then Friday, who do we face? Oh, Toronto. Okay. And then they don't know who will be starting that one yet. It'll probably be the guys that we just saw in this series, most likely. Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. Now, let me see what ESPN has to say here. By the way, I'll talk about the standings here in a second, too. Because it pisses me off how good the AL Central is this year. But then again, it pisses me off because nobody knows how to lose anymore in this division, except for the White Sox. But that's whatever. Like, it's funny because Kansas City's really good. Detroit's mid. But Minnesota, they've kind of fallen off a little bit. They did win today against the friggin' Pirates, scoring 7 runs in the damn 10th inning. Like, what the heck? Wow. But, yeah, I'm thinking that with this division being so good, maybe it pressures the front office into making a couple trades sooner rather than later and, get things rolling. Now, I actually looked this up. I might have talked about this in my last recap preview live stream, but the trade deadline this year is during a game for the Guardians. We'll be playing the Tigers during the trade deadline on July 30th. Wow. I'm pretty sure it'll be during the game. That's kind of funny. So, yeah, I guess they took off Hunter Green on here. That's interesting. Yeah. Wonder what the heck happened. Let me see what the red side says here. I'm going to have to look it up, see if maybe they sent him down for some reason. I was looking forward to facing Hunter Green. Freaking, was it David Bell saw the Guardians offense and was like, yeah, I can't have these guys destroy Hunter Green, so I'm just not going to pitch him against the Guardians. All right, let's see what it says. It says, oh, wait. Yeah, he just pitched on the 14th. Wait. What? No, wait. He just pitched on the 6th. So that would have fit perfectly. Did they push him back a start? They might have pushed him back a couple days. Yeah, they have him after Lodolo. They want him to face the Brewers. Okay, David Bell. I see what you're doing, you little scoundrel. You don't want him to face the mighty Guardians offense, so you're like, I'm going to push him back to face the Brewers. Because then after that, you get Abbott and Montas against the Brewers. I see how you are, you little scoundrel. Okay. All right. Okay. Gonna have a bullpen game. Have fun. Let me check Twitter just to see if it says anything, because that's funny to me. That is funny to me. I don't want Hunter Green to face the mighty Guardian offense. I don't want Jose Ramirez and Josh Naylor hitting 500-foot river moonshots off my pitcher. So I'm going to just push him back a couple days to start against the Brewers because I'm scared. I mean, for all we know, he might get cooked by the Brewers too. Scoundrel. Let's see how it is. Freaking David Bell. You know what's funny, though? It must kill Reds fans or Cincinnati fans in general, knowing that Cleveland has had more success in their sports teams than the city of Cincinnati has had in years, if you really think about it. Oh, my crazy dog. The Bungles made the Super Bowl like 3 years ago. Ugh. Yeah, it's tough when you only have 2 teams, whereas we have like 3. But literally, this is looking like going to be the first time in as long as I can remember that we have had all 3 of our major sports teams make the playoffs around the same damn time. Right? The Browns made it. Yeah, they got their asses kicked, but they were crawling to the playoffs because they were so damn injured. The Cavs, they won a playoff round against the Magic. And the Guardians, knock on wood, everything stays good. You know, maybe they stay hot, which this team is looking damn good. I'm so excited with this team. Oh, crazy dog, when are you going to start streaming games again? I was thinking about streaming one of these Reds games, but David Bell wants to be a scoundrel and not start Hunter Green, so I might not stream the games this time around. I was hoping I'd have my computer back by now, but as you guys can tell, I don't have it back yet, so I gotta wait. Eventually, I will get my computer back, hopefully, and we'll be back to doing our usual content. I'll be posting damn near daily videos, especially when it comes to the Cavs, because we're still waiting on a coach. And then we have free agent rumors. We have Blue Jacket rumors with possible coaching change, free agents, trades, and all that other wonderful stuff. And then you got some other stuff going down too. You know, it's going to be fun. Royals next 7 versus Yankees and Dodgers. TD, man, I was so pissed earlier because Kansas City, they should have lost all 3, possibly, or 2 of the 3. Yeah, they should have lost like 2 of the 3 to the Mariners. But no, they had a miraculous 9-run comeback against them in the first game. They were down like 8-0 at one point. They came back and won that. And then yesterday, they also were trailing, but they came back and won, whatever. Today, Mariners were leading. But of course, 3-1, bottom 9 or whatever, okay, finish it off. Ha! Royals tie it. And they damn near lost, and the Mariners damn near blew another one. But luckily, the Mariners won today, so that helps us out in the standings. In fact, let me look at the standings right now, since all the divisional teams are done for the day. In fact, most of the games are done except for Diamondbacks, Padres, and I think there's like one other game. So looking at the standings, Oh, yeah, you also got Toronto, Oakland, top. Well, no, they were in extras. I don't think they are anymore. Could be wrong. All right, let's go to standings. Guardians are 4 games up on Kansas City. Like you said, they have Yankees and Dodgers coming up. I mean, we got the Reds and the Blue Jays. So we could gain some ground, even more ground on them. Not to mention, Minnesota's 8.5 back of first place. They're 4.5 or so back of second. And then Detroit, they're 10.5 out of first. So, yeah, they're fading a little bit. But the Guardians have just been so good as of late, man. I think if the Royals just become mid, because they've had a good-ass run of winning, if they all of a sudden just fall off a cliff like the Twins keep doing what their derpy asses are doing, we could have a big division lead. Just got to keep this good vibes going. That's all I'm going to say. Honestly, for the Guardians, it's just do what you're doing right now. Just try to play well until July when the trade winds start blowing and you go out, you get ourselves a starting pitcher, not asking for no big name. You know, I'm not going to come out here and say I want Jesus Luzardo. I would love him, but I would be fine with a Luis Severino or Frankie Montas. Wouldn't mind him, to be honest. There's a couple other names I could look at, too. Yusei Kikuchi. Well, I mean, if you really want to go for it, you know, clean up the farm a little bit, sort things out. Maybe if you get Bo Bichette, maybe you can finesse a little Yusei Kikuchi or maybe a Kevin Gausman. No lie, imagine a freaking Guardian rotation of like Gausman, Bybee, McKenzie, Lively, and Allen. Damn. And then you put Cookie in the pen because, like I said, Cookie is good for a little bit, right? One or two goes through the order, and then he kind of gets exposed. It happens to every pitcher. That's why they took Ben out last night. People were like, oh my God, is Ben hurt? No. Third time through the order. It's science. You know, look at my manager using his brain meats in his head. He's using what God gave him. He's like, wait, I can't have Ben Lively facing Jazz Chisholm a third time. He's bound to get exposed. So I'm going to take him out. We're up big anyway. I'm going to put in my bullpen, and we're going to finish this off. And we did. What's up, Steele Jackson? Yo, Steele, I saw what the Pirates did today against the Twins. What the heck were they doing? I kid you not. Okay? I was watching the game. It was 4-4 going into the 10th. I'm like, ooh, this is gonna be good. And Ben Heller pitching. And I guess they didn't have a lot of pitchers to use. So Shelton decided, I'm just gonna throw this game. I don't care. He's just like, I'm gonna just blow this game. I don't even care anymore. The Twins scored 7 runs in the 10th inning. And the real ass part about it, I don't think a ball left the yard in that whole entire inning. Like, look at this. This is ridiculous. Margot, triple, scores a run. Castro, hit by pitch. Santana, 2-run double. Correa, 2-run single. Kepler, single. And then O'Neal Cruz, RBI single. Ooh, comeback. Ah. I'm like, really, Pittsburgh? I mean, I'm not really worried about the Twins right now. I'm more worried about the damn Royals. But damn, Pittsburgh, you really going to do that? Like, how did freaking Jones do today anyway? Let's take a look. Because I know he's a stud. Okay, he didn't do that good. 5 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs against the Twins. Yeah, it's the Twins for you. How the heck do you give up 7 runs in an inning? In fact, how many runs did they give up before they even got an out? Let me see. Let me see here. Yeah, Ben Heller came in for Chapman. You had the triple, hit by a pitch, and Buxton stole second. They walked Jeffers. Castro hit by a pitch. And Santana, 2-run double. Oh, they finally get an out. After 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hitters, they finally get an out. And then it took them another 1, 2, 3, 4 batters to get the second out on Buxton, who batted around. And then they got a pop out to Jeffers. Wow. Oi. Yeah, not this day. It's against the Twins. The Twins will do that to anybody. So despite being in last place, we are only a half a game back of a wild card spot. Yeah, that's how crazy the NL is this year. Like there's so many teams that are within a spot for a wild card spot. Like they're right there. But the Twins are just, I hate the Twins. They're so annoying. That's why I hate them, because they're so damn annoying. Yeah, Yankees play the Royals tomorrow. I know what I'll be doing tomorrow. Hate watching. I'll just be keeping an eye on it. Oh, Rodon versus Lugo. Ooh. Okay. All right. That should be fun. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it, guys. So, almost gone an hour. All right. So, I'm going to wrap this up. And then I'm actually going to do a little something for the Buckeye channel in a little bit. So, if you want to wait for that, that'll be going on here in a little while. So, and make the playoffs, but who knows? Yeah, I mean, it's only June. A lot can happen. I mean, maybe the Pirates make things very interesting, but then again, they could fall off a cliff. That's the weird thing about the Pirates. They could either A, go on a run like they did a couple years ago, make things interesting, or B, they completely just fall on their face and they lose like 10 in a row. And then it's like, well, that was expected. Still a lot of season left. So, yeah, that's all I got, guys. So with that being said, off day tomorrow. And I'll say this, off days are so much more enjoyable after a win. I'm one of those people that literally cannot watch highlight shows if we lose. I can't. I just cannot stomach watching my team lose on like in replays and stuff. I can't. It's weird. I know there's quite a few people that are like that. But I can't watch Sports Center or any other recap shows if after we lose. I just can't. If I'm watching Sports Center and they're going to show our highlights, I literally turn the station. I cannot watch my team lose again, especially if it's in disgusting fashion. Like if we get our ass beat, I cannot watch. I straight up cannot. I cannot I cannot relive what I just watched. Because, I mean, I've already watched it once. I'm not going to watch it again. Unless, like, I don't watch the game, and then I want to see how we lose. But then it's like, okay, that's enough. So, that is it, guys. I will see you all I might stream one of the games against the Reds. We'll see, though. I'm going to try it out on here. Might not go too well, but you never know. So keep an eye out for that. It would be my first baseball stream in probably 2 months, which is crazy, but that's just the way it is. Basketball playoffs have dominated the timeline. And we'll see if I ever get my computer back, which hopefully I'll be getting it back soon. I'm hoping to have it back by maybe the end of the finals, but no guarantees. So with that being said, I will see you all later, possibly Tuesday. But again, just wait and see. If you see a thumbnail, you know what's going down. With that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Guards. And I'm out. Let's beat the damn Reds because we own Ohio. No matter what those losers over there say, we own Ohio. We've owned Ohio for years. It's our state, damn it. All right, guys. Bye-bye. Yeah. By the way, Steele Jackson, I almost forgot. You're not going to believe this, but my second Twitter got suspended. What did you do? I don't know. So yeah, if you see a account like down there below where it says follow me at Twitter or whatever, if you see that account follow you, that's me. That's not a fake me, because I know people have done that on here, YouTube. But that's me. Well, let me turn that off. There we go. Ohio World Cup belongs in Cleveland. Damn right, B Skrills. Damn right. No truer words have ever been said. So I'll see you guys later. Go Guardians. I'm Crazy Dog, and I'm out. I will be doing a little something on the Buckeye channel a little bit. So if you want to, wait for that, then yeah, Bucking Crazy YouTube channel. You already know. But I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Yeah.